You guys, it's been a while. It has felt like a while. I kind of just like fell off vlogging completely because I had, for me, what felt like stressful situations kind of happen back to back. And I was like, we don't have time to be a YouTuber right now. We have to like mentally get it together. And then I realized, like, looking back and analyzing the last 2 weeks and being like, what's happened? I like stopped my meditations because yoga teacher training stopped, so I didn't continue that, doing the 20 minutes every day. I stopped my journaling. I was getting on my phone in the morning. I saw what occurred, and then it made sense why I've been feeling the way I've been feeling. So I think I got too much on my ego high horse and was like, I'm so good. I understand the laws of the universe and how life works. Like, I got it. Turns out that you like have to still maintain these grounding practices because life will come at you quick. And if you're not grounded, then you're gonna get all up in your head. That's what happens to me. Yeah, it was a very valuable lesson. Not anything new. I just feel like I've been consistently just doing good stuff for myself, that like this was the first time in a long time where like I had a 2-week span of just like not keeping up with these things, like working out, eating well, whatever, because I was like too distracted by like these stressful things happening, and I didn't prioritize like what needs to be done in my life so that I can be sane and happy. So that was like a nice awakening. Apparently also I just started my Saturn return, which is like a period in your life from like 27 to 30. That's like when it comes back, where you're forced to face things that you have maybe been like avoiding, and things that you really just kind of have to like give a clear look at and be like, do I like what's going on? Do I need to change my habits? Like, what do I really want? Like, it's all of these big existential questions that kind of come up, or fears. So that actually started 2 weeks ago. So I'm kind of blaming this on the stars for like me being in, it feels like a whirlwind the last 2 weeks, but it's really just been me and my brain. Cause like that makes a lot of sense, but also I just completely fell off on all the practices that kept me grounded. So that's probably also it too. I feel like I still managed to have like videos from like my Mexico trip that I do want to upload, but I really didn't vlog much. So I don't know, maybe this is my like fresh start, because I like miss YouTube. So I was posting like once a week, but girlie's been busy. But if I don't set time for myself to do things that make me happy, which is vlogging, making content, then I will not be a happy person. So I just felt myself isolate really in these last 2 weeks to just like kind of focus on these things that were causing me a lot of stress. And I always pause when I say like this stressful thing happened to me, because it's like everything is neutral, and we the people are the ones that place like judgment on this, like this is a good thing, this is bad, this is stressful, this is easy. Like we're the ones that place that definition on there. So like objectively, these things, like me teaching a yoga class and then me going through all of these interviews for this new job that I want, like I guess like that is technically a stressful, like those are stressful things for most people. But because I'm always like trying to grow, and I ultimately know that I don't have to be the victim in this situation, I know that I can change the way that I'm looking at these situations and be like, I'm excited for them. Like, I love that it's pushing me to grow. And like, it takes like expert level to have that sort of dialogue in your head of like, I love growing. I love feeling uncomfy. Like, I'm not at all there yet. I'm like aware that I could dictate how the experience goes for me. Like, you know, leading up to the stressful situation, like I could be like, this is awesome, I want to overcome this, but right now I'm just like, oh shit, like this is still scary for me, let me go to therapy. But I at least know that I'm like not a victim, so that is growth, because at one point in time I really blamed everything else for my experience. I'd be like, this is so stressful, this is why my life is like XYZ. And no, we control it, but sometimes there are things that like still have a little bit more control over me, which for me is like performing, meetings that are really high stake, that feel like high stake, but kind of are within the company. I don't know. But yeah, that's the update. once again, I'm like grounding myself and remembering that like no one likes content, or maybe, okay, I'll rephrase that. I don't like content that's fake. Like people that are like, my life is awesome, I'm so happy all the time. Like, no, I know that's not real. So here I am being vulnerable, giving it to you real. And yeah, like no one's life is perfect. And I'm personally someone who still tends to compare when I see things like, wow, like they have it all together. Wow, they're so cool. Wow, whatever. So I'm just like sharing with you the experience of, I don't know, I feel like I'm always on a conquest to like overcome things that I feel like I still have challenges with. And so the last 2 weeks, me kind of being like isolating in my head, stopped going to yoga, stopped meditating, like just completely, I just felt myself kind of like shrink up upon these things that like were coming that I was fearful of. So it was like a big wake up call of like, okay, these things are still present. I don't want to continue feeling this way when like quote unquote stressful things come. My sister's here and I can't vlog when someone's in the room. So that's the end of my video.